So I don't know if you girls followed this, but essentially Daily Wire, obviously, and Brett Cooper parted ways. We may never know the real reason. Although now it's pretty safe to say that she probably left because she wanted more money than they were willing to pay her, and she wanted more control than they were willing to give her. A totally normal, acceptable reason to leave your corporate job and go out on your own. It's, in fact, pretty much why all of us did what we did, probably, you know? And yesterday, the day before her show went live, she, Daily Wire took back her personal TikTok and Facebook pages, even though, like, they said Brett Cooper, not the comment section. And the Daily Wire then did a live stream that did not end well. They did like some histories. Oh, history. No, that's what I'm doing, not what they're doing. So I looked at, they live streamed this stupid town hall to every one of their channels. And on each channel, it was universally hated. No, I mean, perhaps the worst one was on the comment section for obvious reasons. We were restricted. Most of the people in here saying, like, you know, if you wanted to be for free speech, why don't you go ahead and let Brett out of her NDA so she could tell us what really happened? Hey, Rat King, facts don't care about your feelings. You know, why doesn't Reagan show her support for Brett and give her channel some buzz? I thought they were friends. Call out to when Jeremy Boring said that he had his fees hurt because Brett Cooper didn't promote, you know, the girl that took over for her. You know, every comment on here is negative. What a scumbag move to take Brett's social media. Don't care. Brett's back. This video could have been an email. Every video, like every comment is negative. If you go to Matt Walsh's, where they streamed on Matt Walsh's channel, every comment is also negative, but for different reasons. Most of these comments says Daily Wire needs Matt Walsh more than Matt Walsh needs Daily Wire. Matt, please leave Daily Wire. I'm struggling with you being tied to this jackass. Alert us when Jeremy finds the humility to apologize to both women. I assume they're talking about Brett Cooper and Candace Owens. I think Candace Owens leaving was of her own volition. I don't think Daily Wire did her wrong. I think she wanted to get fired. You know, she was really. Can I pull this up? Let me. Now that I said I can't pull this up, I can't pull this up. But I'll say she was really wilding out there at the end. When she was doing, you know, a lot of the pro-Palestine, anti-Israel stuff, which she's entitled to believe, but became almost like pointed and adversarial against Ben Shapiro. And then Ben Shapiro was doing the same thing to her.
Yeah.
Whole thing had to end. But it seems like Daily Wire is like, there's not a single good comment. Can't stand boring. Already canceled my DW membership. Now, this is on Matt Walsh's channel. You know, like everyone has a different. If I go to Ben Shapiro's live stream, same thing. 381 downvotes to 500 upvotes, all negative. You know, got about as how many views as the comment section got. Mr. Boring from one Christian to another. Please address openly the issues with Brett Cooper. Dude needs to have people stop calling him God King. I agree with that. I think that's blasphemy.
Cringe. Yeah.
And he also says in this, it's basically a 2-hour pat on the back. And he does the thing where he says, God himself chose the Daily Wire to survive and succeed and this, that, and the other stuff. And like, I always hate when people do that. You know, contrast that with Brett's new show.
Guys, and welcome to.
It's literally the exact same format, exact same flow as before. So I think we can now basically rule out any, you know, hold on one second. Maggie, can you talk? I think it's Gordy. I think we can rule out she doesn't want to do political videos anymore.
Right.
Like she literally just did
Yeah.
an episode of comment section.
Even the thought of her wanting to leave Daily Wire for more money, I still like I don't know, I find that also hard to believe because I would imagine the publicity you get for working with them, you
she
can
probably
still
turned down a decent. Daily Wire's probably, should have. There's no doubt in my mind they offered her a 7-figure deal for a
Sure.
year. I'm almost certain. I'm 100% certain of that.
Wow. I don't know.
Somewhere between 3 and 5 million a year.
It's crazy because, like, I always said, if she left the Daily Wire, I don't know if the Daily Wire would survive. And now it seems like they're doing so much damage control.
Yeah, they are very bad. The Candace going, I don't think really hurt them because I never really viewed Candace as like a core Daily Wire person, but I definitely viewed Brett Cooper as that. Like if Matt Walsh were to leave too, that would be bad. And I have heard grumblings of that. I'm not going to say I don't have firsthand knowledge. It's like seventh hand knowledge, but I have heard there's some grumblings. If they lost Matt Walsh, they have nobody. Andrew Clavin, he gets like 1,400 views per video. No disrespect. So you have Ben Shapiro, and that's basically it.
I like Michael Knowles too.
Oh yeah, Michael Knowles is good. That's
He's
true.
good.
But he's not Matt Walsh.
Right.
I like Michael Knowles. You know what? I don't mean to disrespect him, but he doesn't pull.
I think that's fair.
He's funny. I like his personality, but now maybe most people watch him on the Daily Wire platform. Maybe that's true, but like 6,000 views an hour in an hour for a guy with 2.2 million subs. Well, there's 279,000. So he must be more hit or miss, basically. I'm trying to see. I know he's good for like 50,000 views. Here's 9,000 views. He has 2 million subs, and he only has 9,000 views on that. I don't know. 30,000 views, 50,000, 70,000. I mean, that's like C or D tier for like commentator views. Now, maybe, more people watch him on the Daily Wire's app. Maybe they have an app or something like that. Maybe people watch him on Rumble. I don't know. Most of the people on Daily Wire get most of their views on Facebook. That's where, Ben Shapiro gets all his views. They act like it isn't true, but he gets all his views from shorts. He has 7.21 million subs, and it's rare for him. Look at 22,000 views in 58 minutes. Here's a video from yesterday, 100,000 views. Now that's a lot of views, but not for someone with 7.2 million subs. Most of his subs are shorts, and they do a lot of advertising too. His reaction videos, those always do well, although they're kind of boring. Like, how many times can the square be offended? I don't know. I wonder if Brett will ever say what happened. My guess is not. 100,000 likes in a video in 58 minutes is pretty good.
Right.
I don't think I have a single video. Oh, look at that. Okay, so she's selling her own service.
Nice.
Smart.
Wow.
Oh,
What
look at
is
that.
that?
1,500 lifetime. That's probably just like Patreon.
Oh, her membership thing. Oh, okay.
She's doing the thing. She's doing it right. She's probably gaining. She probably got thousands of members today, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's very humbling, but the fact that she has 100,000 likes and the fans this rabid, she's probably got 10,000 people paying $9 a month already. So that's $100,000 a month she's going to make.
Wow.
From that alone, plus another $100,000 on her YouTube videos. So she's crushing it, and obviously, I'm happy for her. I'm jealous completely, but she's earned it. She's earned it. She's totally earned it. So, yeah, I mean, do you guys think we're going to see Daily Wire try to do this ever again? Try to create a star?
I think so. It would have to be something entirely different, though. Like the whole thing of them putting her friend in the comment section was like the
They could
worst
be.
decision I think they
Oh,
could
it
have made.
was.
They should have just sunsetted the show, scrap it, start something fresh. So I think they would have to come up with something really unique. Also, I think whoever decides to take on that role, you're sort of also taking the baggage of being associated with the Daily Wire as well.
Yeah. You're automatically gonna answer for all the Jew stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's a
Matt Walsh I think Matt Walsh is sick of that. People are always like, "Oh, that means Israel, Matt." Blah. And Matt's like, and I disagree with Matt a lot, but he's always been on record as being against foreign aid. So it's like people are like, he just works there and he has to deal with like people who are legitimately anti-Semitic. I'm not talking about people who say mean things. I'm talking about people whose entire lives revolve around the Jews.
right.
You have to deal with that when you work at the
Yeah.
Daily Wire, even if you're not
Yeah.
Jewish. You know, like I think it's coincidental, but I think the person that took over for Brett Cooper, who is not Jewish, happens to be Jewish, but that's neither here nor there. People will notice stuff like that all the time. And maybe the Daily Wire I bet you the Daily Wire would be better off bringing in someone like Cenk or somebody on the other side.
Yeah.
That's the hotness now. That's completely saved CNN. They brought in those conservative guys to spar with the libs, and that's good TV. Piers Morgan was saved by Uncensored, in which he brings in liberals to argue with conservatives. That's a new format. And like, I don't do that, but like, look at Tim Pool's most popular episodes. They're either uber celebrity like Kanye West or Donald Trump, or there's some dork, rat-faced liberal.
Right.
It's just the truth. So, people want to see conflict. So, I don't know about bringing up another Brett Cooper. That would probably be a mistake, but they'll definitely try again. That's the cheapest way to do it.
Yeah, and it's a tough situation because then if you get somebody who already has an established audience on there, like you're going to have some benefit from their audience, but you're also going to have some, conflicts of interest. It's going to be like, hey, are they just trying to get more clout from being on here and then go off and do their own thing? But then you also have when you create your own talent and you get them from when they're not as recognized, then you have, okay, are they going to get a following and then leave again? It's a tough thing when these kind of platforms have, and whether they create that talent or they get them already, you're always going to risk, okay, they're going to leave. They're going to leave and then you got to replace them.